Hello. A new health scare alert from Public Health England, which has been widely reported in the media, is that 6 million middle-aged people in the UK do not do enough physical activity. Probably not a surprise, but this next statistic shocked me. 6 million people, that's 41% of the 15.3 million English adults aged between 40 and 60, walk less than 10 minutes continuously each month at a brisk pace of at least 3 miles an hour. Public Health England, by the way, is the state department whose aim is to protect and improve the nation's health and well-being and to reduce health inequalities. That statistic again. So nearly half of all the middle-aged adults from 40 to 60 years old walk less than 10 minutes continuously each month at a brisk walking pace. That's amazing. Now, what I'd like to do here is to look at 3 or 4 issues that all come together to create a vicious circle of health problems and some related economic problems. So, at the same time as this report on physical inactivity in middle-aged people, we hear at least once a week on the news that the UK National Health Service is under severe strain. Not enough doctors, not enough nurses, not enough beds, not enough funding, increasing numbers of people requiring medical help. Now, of course, many of these health problems are caused by sedentary lifestyles. Heart disease, type 2 diabetes, for example, are caused by inactivity, particularly in those people in the 40 to 60 age range who are inactive. Also, at the same time, we see a second problem: decreasing levels of air quality in cities as more and more vehicles fill the streets with traffic, and that traffic is moving more and more slowly. As an example, in central London, the average speed of traffic is just 7.8 miles per hour. That's a drop of 0.3 miles per hour on the previous year. In Greater London, so the wider London area, the average is better, as you'd expect, but still only 17.4 miles per hour. An average speed of below 10 miles per hour is common in most UK cities. I can vouch for that in Leicester. I can reach the edge of Leicester much quicker on a bicycle than the traffic can, and I overtake many cars on my way into work and my way home. It's only when we get into the countryside that they overtake me again. But I digress there. Decreasing levels of air quality also cause health problems such as asthma, and is known to affect young children particularly in terms of respiratory health and their immune system. And it provides a ready-made excuse for people to not do that 10 minutes of brisk walking every day that Public Health England is recommending for middle-aged people, because the air's too dirty and it's not very pleasant to walk amongst all the traffic. Continuing with traffic, it is acknowledged that the increase in vehicle numbers on the roads is in a large part down to the increasing number of small delivery vans on the streets, those that deliver internet shopping to customers. So that will be those customers who have not walked to the shop, or at least walked round the shops in their town centre to buy the thing because they ordered it online. Not only internet shopping, also online food deliveries through such things as Deliveroo. Why walk to the local cafe or takeaway when you can have it delivered to your door, whether that be your office door or to your home? So the online shopping has resulted in less physical activity, more traffic congestion, and as a result, more air pollution. Air pollution in turn gives an excuse to not go for a walk. The increase in these delivery driving jobs is also hardly a positive impact on the overall economy. Low skill or no skill jobs with very low pay. They do, I suppose, make the unemployment figures look better. The Financial Times reported that in July 2017, unemployment was at its lowest level for 45 years, at just 4.5%. Unfortunately, average wages are not increasing, at least in part because many of these new jobs are low skill, low pay, such as delivery drivers. Now, those people lucky enough to work within the knowledge economy with relatively secure and relatively well-paid jobs are under pressure to be more productive, to work longer hours, skipping lunch breaks, doing a little bit extra in the evening. And hence we find lunchtime deliveries of fast food to the workplace becoming more common. Or if these office workers do actually leave the office to walk to the shop or to the cafe, they tend to buy the less than healthy meal deals on offer. Typically they contain too much salt, too much sugar, and too much saturated fat. Just look at the amount of salt, sugar and fat in pre-packaged sandwiches, the ones that you can buy in supermarkets, and you'll see that they are incredibly high in all those three things. In fact, often well over half of an adult's daily recommended intake of salt and sugar in just one sandwich. This unhealthy diet, I think, exacerbates the problem raised at the start. People are too busy with work to take exercise. Their diets and their environments are not healthy enough to promote exercise. So we end up in this vicious circle of poor diet, inactivity, and poorer health, and more strain on the health services. Maybe Public Health England have recognised all of these things because they've created an app. Yay, more technology to promote people staring at mobile phone screens. To be fair, the app, called Active 10, is designed to help those middle-aged people who do no physical activity. Remember, there are 6 million of them in the UK. The app is designed to help them achieve 10 minutes of brisk walking every day. So will it work? Well, for some, perhaps it will. But my feeling is that for most people, their dependence on their car for even the shortest of journeys, and the pressure they feel to stay at their desks for longer and longer during the day will not really change most people's bad habits. Perhaps I'm being pessimistic, or maybe realistic. Thank you.